Hello, today we are going to go over how to perform um, a monthly audit and logging transactions. The first thing we're going to do is log the transactions. You need to log all of the transactions for the month before you can perform the monthly audit. Today I'm just going to log one, but normally you're going to have more than one to log in a month. The first thing you need to open to be able to perform both these tasks is Box. That's the platform we're using now. It's possible that the platform could switch over, but for now, this is the example that I have. When you open it, this is what you should see. We're going to go to the business tab and then finances. Once you have finances pulled up, you're going to want to open a few different documents. The first is going to be our budget report for the current year that we're in. So you're going to hit budgets and account balances, projected budgets, and then open the current year that we are in. Now, when you're in here and able to, or to be able to edit the document, you're going to want to go up to this open and then click Microsoft Excel Online. That's going to open the document in this format in Excel itself. So you can actually click on the cells and edit them however you want. It's going to look something like this. Now to go back to where we were before, another document that you're going to need to open is the monthly bank statement from the account that you're working on. Today we're working on the Huntington account, but usually there is the P-card account as well. So in order to do that, you're going to go to orders, receipts, and statements. And then here we have the Huntington monthly bank statement file. You can click on whichever month you're currently working on or you're about to do the audit for or log transactions for. Today we're doing the June of 2021 audit. This is what it looks like when you pull it up. The final thing you're going to want to do in order to log these transactions is pull up the receipts for the transactions. This is again under orders, receipts, and statements. You can click on receipts and then you'll go to the month that you're working on. And then you'll see that most of these receipts are titled by the date that the transactions were completed, and then usually what they're for or the company that they purchased from. So you will click on whichever one you need to log. I already have mine pulled up right here. Now, to start logging, we're going to want to go back to the budget. And I already have it logged, but I'll walk you step by step through the process of doing it. The first thing you're going to want to do is log the date. Now, we go back and look at this receipt. The order date was for the 27th. However, if we go back to our bank statement, we see it wasn't actually processed until the 29th. Now we know this is the correct transaction simply from the amount and the description. See how it says Mouser Electronics? We can go back to our PDF and see that we are working with the same document here from the logo, and then also from the total right at the bottom here. Now, back to our budget. We log that date. We know that the vendor is Mouser Electronics just from the document, and also, again, verifying right here in the description of our bank statement. The product, well, if we go back to our receipt, we can see that it's not exactly clear, especially to someone who is like me in the business team and not super familiar with robotics in general. So it is perfectly fine to just refer again to the product as something very general, which is what we've done here. If someone needs to see specific details, they can go back in Box and see the receipt themselves. There's different sub teams. This purchase was for the electrical team. And then the account was Huntington. The dollar amount we already saw, we verified through, once again, the bank statement, and then again, through the actual receipt itself. Type of funding would be other, and it's approved by our business team lead, Caroline Agate. The audit date, I put my own name, so that when I go back to look at these records, I know that I was the one who logged it. And that is basically it for logging a transaction. Normally, you're going to have more than one to log. As you can see we have plenty that we did log through the month of June. Remember that we logged both the P-card and the Huntington transactions in this budget. And it is important. It is very important, as you'll see in a minute, to label the correct account. Now, once you have all of your transactions logged for the month, you're going to perform your monthly audit. You're going to do or have the same documents open. The first thing I like to do is go to the bank statement for the month, and I look at all of these transactions that occurred, and I make sure that they are all recorded in the budget. They are. For this month, we've completed that part. So the next part that the next thing that you're going to want to do, normally there's going to be a comment in this activity section detailing the current balance of that account. So you are going to want to verify that balance is correct by going to income statement. In this dollar amount right here, ending balance, we have just under 4,000 in this account right now. If that number is completely correct and accurate, according to a comment that will be right here, and you are good to go, and you can email your business team lead with a notification that the audit is complete for the month. If it's not correct, that's when things can get a little bit tricky, and you have to do a little digging. It's going to be different case to case, but you'll have to go back into the budget, see if a number maybe was logged incorrectly, or a receipt was never put into box, for example. But other than that, you should be good to go. Feel free to reach out to the business team lead with any questions. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.